Now, coming to the City Opera House on March 7th, Steamroller, a James Taylor tribute, will have you singing along with classics such as Fire and Rain and Your Smiling Face. I sat down with singer and guitarist Sam Hyman for more details and to discuss how sweet it is to be in northern Michigan. Let's take a look. We're sitting down with Sam Hyman of Steamroller, the James Taylor tribute band, coming to the City Opera House. So, Sam, tell us a little bit about Steamroller. How did this come to be?
Hi, Eric. Well, I've been a musician all my life, and just like most musicians, I guess, we started out just playing gigs, club dates, restaurants, whatever. And as time went on, people would tell me a lot that you sound a lot like James Taylor. And as my personal time went by in my life, my hairline started to resemble his quite a bit. So it just seemed to be kind of a natural fit. I was encouraged by a friend to do some more James Taylor songs and even then do a whole evening of James Taylor songs. And that was ages ago at this point. And so we did, and it's just kind of taken off.
Now, how do you kind of translate? Because James Taylor just has such a classic, iconic American sound. But I got to imagine that there's got to be some kind of shifts to bring it live to a stage to a modern audience. Are any changes made, or are you strictly by the book in regards to the performance?
Well, that's a good question, Eric. I guess if we have a mission here, the mission is to bring his songs to audiences that know and love his stuff and want to hear it. The interesting thing about being a musician, though, is in order to be, at your best, you really need to kind of, in my opinion, you really need to kind of put yourself into it, into each song, into the music. Because people can, first of all, people can sense phoniness a mile away.
Yeah.
And we all can. And that's, for me, that's no fun to play. It's no fun to play, not being myself, So the answer to your question is kind of twofold. First of all, we stick strictly to the arrangements and the melodies and the way the songs were recorded. But we also put ourselves into it. So, somebody asked me a while ago if I do a James Taylor impersonation, and I don't. That's not what this is about. But my voice sounds a lot like his, and like I said, my hairline kind of makes me resemble him a bit. So if you squint and you're far away, it kind of puts you in mind of the original stuff. And you're right. His music is powerful and ingenious, the way he and inspired. The way he wrote it and writes it. And so we want to pay tribute to that and honor that as well, and not get in the way of that for folks who have come to see a James Taylor show.
Speaking of which, what can people see when they come out?
Well, after the clowns and the dancing girls leave the stage, just kidding, there's no clowns and dancing girls. But what you can expect is a pretty authentic experience listening to his James Taylor songs. We tell stories in between the songs, about how the song was created or what was going on in his life when he was writing this particular song or that particular song. And, it's a mixture of sing-alongs and stories and hopefully good music.
Now let's jump into logistics, because you're coming to the City Opera House in Traverse City. When and what time, of course, and where can people get tickets?
Well, as far as when goes, when we come to a new town, usually what we do is we arrive a couple of months in advance. We buy houses. We start to live in the community.
Smart.
Just kidding. No, we don't do that. Well, the show is Friday, March 7th, first of all. As you said, it's at the City Opera House, and we're so excited to play at the City Opera House. It looks like a beautiful theater, and we've never been there. So we're looking forward to doing that. Tickets are available online. Best place to get them, I would think, would be on Facebook or right at the theater website. You can buy tickets at the City Opera House Theater website. And there's links, as I said, on Facebook all over the place. And we have a Facebook presence as well. It's Steamroller, the James Taylor Tribute. Facebook's a pretty easy place to go. We've got a website as well, but I think Facebook is a little bit more up to date and current.
Oh yeah.
So I hope that answers your question.
It absolutely does. And if you need to make sure you're locking in your tickets for a show that is the tickets are going to sell out pretty quickly, we'll make sure all the links you need to connect with Sam to get more information on Steamroller, a James Taylor tribute, as well as head over to the City Opera House website to lock in your tickets. It's all going to be available after the show today over on our website, 9and10news.com. Sam Hyman with Steamroller, thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
Thanks for having me, Eric, and look forward to seeing you at the show.
Looking forward to it, sir.